Yes, it is me. Yes, I am early. I'm doing the social mediaing. Haven't even checked yet if we've got transcoding and things. Please has transcoding. Yay! It is transcoding as well. Fantastic. Good stuff. Right, we'll do the book face as well. Yes, we will. And my alarm to remember to start the stream is going off. Give me a second. Right. That's Facebook. I'm going to go turn the alarm off. Okay, right, I think we're about ready. I think we're good to go. Let's go to the live screen. Yes, indeed. I was going to go and give myself some buffs. And we've got dailies and possibly the Penumbra quest. I have done a little bit off camera. I know I said I wasn't going to do off camera stuff, but I has done a little bit. Not massive. Not massive. Just a few implant upgrades. Invite myself to team. And Twitch sees that I'm logged in from this computer. Yay! It was giving me hard time last time. Morph J, welcome to the stream. Sawyer, yay! Welcome on in to the stream. A little earlier than advertised, but hey, we has stuff to do. Remembering to rebuff my fixer. There we are. I was just looking up the schedule and then you went online. I see. It is the cosmic alignment and everything. Something weird like that. I don't know. Something happened. I can't catch it as often. And yeah, I've missed you in a few streams, but I get it. You know, if you've got busyness and whatnot, yeah, don't worry about it. It's all good. Yeah, I can use chat from Streamlabs. I couldn't last time. What the hell was wrong with it? Really got on my nerves, that did. At the time it starts now, we only catch half an hour or so. Oh, Sav, we need to get off summertime daylight savings. I know. Okay, what do I want to give myself? Composite fuels with knowledge again. Right, okay, we're ready to go there. I'm gonna bumpity bump log. Yes, I rolled my NVIDIA graphics drivers back because after 496 point squiggle, you don't get the hardware sharpening anymore. You get the scaling, which is good. It is useful, but also not that useful given I don't need the scaling anymore. As in, with the newer card, it's less of an issue. I don't run out of VRAM, you know. Well, God, you'd hope not, wouldn't you, with that amount of VRAM at your disposal. What level do you have to be? 201, 175. I can give myself this, but I think it only lasts an hour. Yeah, I'm better off with the 4 hour, I think. Yeah, it's weird. I don't quite know what's this. Chat highlight. Okay. Some new icon appeared on Streamlabs. I have no idea why. Yeah, what time is it for you where you are now? $19.44 hours for you, yeah, and you're usually 2000 hours your time is, that's it, Buble bath time. Coco PvP Junior, 2045 for you, yeah. So you're even, yeah, further along. When you start at 2030, it's pretty late. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to, you know, keep everything balanced. Yeah, I've done a little bit of upgrading. Nothing major. New left arm. The support one I had, I found it. New waist. I think I put a new thigh. Right hand. And yeah, that wrist, I think. I can't find the left wrist I used to have. I think I upgraded this slightly, but not much. Londis, welcome to the stream. Bonjour. Wait, what? I thought I gave myself hack and quack. Did I not give myself... I didn't give myself hack and quack. Somehow. Hang on. Let's get that fixed. And then I want nano buff. NT buffs. Yes, I do. A Nima Abayan stream outside UK 9 to 5 work hours. I am. You should be streaming 24/7. You can get one poop break every 12 hours. Thanks. Do you think this is this Amazon? Oh dear. Unionized guys. I will gladly accept the disruption, but yeah. How did I not give myself things? Soto Mahoney, happy Friday. Indeed. It is. It is the evil ominous spy. You know him. You love him. There he is. Technically, Twitch is Amazon. I know. Well, it was its own company, and then YouTube, that is Google, and Amazon went after it, didn't they? Hysteria, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. How the devil are you? Hope you are well. Right, NT I'm doing next. Right, okay. Bumpy log. Screen of black and whatever. Yeah, I buy things on Amazon. Even things that disappear into the void of wherever the hell that graphics card went. Mind you, to be fair, Amazon were really good about it. They got it refunded pretty fast. And then said, if it ever does show up, though, you're more than welcome to keep it. And I was like, oh, thank you very big. I suspect it won't, but, you know. I think that's gone, long gone. It's in someone else's computer by now. Zinzig, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. So from now, no pee breaks, use a bottle and poop every 12 hours. No longer than exactly 7 minutes. Yeah, that's not going to... Here's the thing. I don't work for Amazon. I work for me. Yeah, 3060, not a massively expensive card now. But I can run Cyberpunk with ray tracing on at 1440p and get reasonable, 50, 60 FPS. I know I could go mad and get something even bigger. But nah, I don't need it. 99% of the time I'm playing Anarchy online and revisiting old games like Skyrim, It's in a Bitcoin farm somewhere, possibly. I don't think the 3060s are that good for Bitcoin farming, and I think Bitcoin farming's dying on its arse anyway. Like Bitcoin, like NFTs are dead. I mean, like, seriously dead. What's this one? Carbon. Oh, yeah. Enigma Forest Outpost. Go and do that. Haven't done that mission in a while. I should have kept my fixer alive, shouldn't I? You know what? We'll just go the long way. It could be, yeah, so I was just saying, as you logged on, I've done a few implant upgrades, or symbiont upgrades. Chest, left arm, waist, right wrist, right hand, and ear. Ear? Yes. Managed to throw them in. I won't bother again, I don't think, until quite a bit higher. We should GameStop Anarchy Online and force them to relaunch the game. Something like that, yeah. Where the hell am I going? I gotta, there's a long way around. So I actually roll back my driver to get the sharpening. It becomes NVIDIA image sharpening. And you think, oh, well, that's the same thing. It's not the same thing. It's a scaling program. It's really good. It works well. If you can't run something at, the native resolution of your monitor and you want to. It does a good job, but it doesn't actually do in-game sharpening, which the older driver did. And there's a lot of annoyed people on on the NVIDIA forum saying, what the hell? So, yeah. So I just rolled back to the older ones, and it made no difference to the performance of, any other game I've got, so. Yeah, it's... Hang on, I can share with the class. Hang on. On the older driver version, let me just... Right, are you guys seeing this? You are? Okay, good. So if you go to... manage 3D settings, like so. Give it a second. There's all sorts of things for it to look up. Right, okay, so there's Cyberpunk. And then scroll all the way up. Anarchy Online XE, there you go. This, sharpen. Ignore film grain. This is the old version. The new one is NVIDIA image sharpening, and it's a scaling thing, but I don't need that. I've got a 30 series card now, so I've got DLSS, which is incredibly good at scaling. You can't tell. You really can't tell. Oh yeah, what version was that? Let me get it back. Yeah, if you want to know, if you can't remember the last version of drivers you had, someone asked me today. You go to help, then system info. Give it a sec, there you go, it'll just tell you straight away. Driver version 496.49. This works perfectly well. With the image sharpening, and it's nice. In games like Anarchy Online and the like, it's image sharpening. Like, I've tried a bunch of sharpening shaders. None of them are as good. I've been delivered cubed refrigerated watermelon to my desk, okay. Right, we need some high-level-ish carbon rocks. I think it's 3 that we need, isn't it? Zupayo, welcome to the stream. I think they've just got to be your level or higher, haven't they? There we go. Right, let's fly up to the Scientist. Wise Wolf. Wise White Wolf on Rubicar. We meet again. Fancy seeing you here. Want to see my wares? Well, I don't know. JJ Lagrando, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Watermelon, nature's ice cream. I guess, if you like watermelon, yeah. Not sure that I do, but, you know. I has nothing against watermelon. Lots of green on the screen. How is audio? Is it okay? I haven't asked anyone yet. It sounds alright back at my end, but I'm not watching the stream on a browser or phone or tablet or whatever. Sounds great. Good to hear. Thank you very much. Audio check. The wolf is purring. What did someone say today on Discord? I was trying to help them out with tweaking the new engine, you know. And I said, oh, no, this here, look, rather than me type all this out 50 times, here's a video. And they're like, oh, okay, cool. And then they come out and there's a commanding radio voice. should get hired and do the phone-in quiz or something, you know. Some rubbish like that. I don't know. So we're going to be going Pistolero for a little while longer until as soon as I can do the bigger crit buffs. Then yeah. But you need, what was it, 1800 in these two. We're not getting there anytime fast. It's going to be like 200-ish to get the bigger crit buffs. And then, yeah, probably worth it then. I think I put all my perks back. I did. Have you ever watched Toast of London? Is it a TV programme? Probably not. Guest speaker for RK Radio. This is RK Radio, and you're listening to Carlos 2. Yeah. Matt Berry. I don't know who that. No, I'm not familiar with it. No. I got your carbon rocks. Let's see how much XP we actually get. Bling! Oh, we got some research done as well. It's hilarious. All right, I might maybe check it out, but we don't ever watch like terrestrial telly anymore. It's just not something we do. Salvage mission, we can easily get that done. But I ended up watching What We Do in the Shadows instead. I've been watching Stranger Things Season 4, which is brilliant. I'm interested to see how they round it up. And Strange New Worlds is just knocking it out of the park. Every episode's been a corker since the first one. It's really, really good. Best new Star Trek since the last, I don't know, TNG and DS9 Voyager. But it's really, really good, basically. Feels very Star Trek and... yeah, I'm loving it. I'm really liking that. Obi-Wan, I kind of expected it to be a bit more like the prequels, but it's quite a lot darker. It's more like the last of the 3 prequels than anything else. It's quite cool, though. I don't mind it. There's a load more Sith, suddenly. And they're like the Sith in the written fiction and everything else. They're really quite evil. And, you know... given to murdering their way to the top amongst their own ranks. Morton MX, hi Storm, Little Megan Storm here. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, they got Spock dead on. Yeah, they did. And to Ping, they really fleshed out her character because she in the original series, she was like in one episode and was like, "I'm dumping you, Spock. I like someone else." And that was kind of it. That's I just ran in Burning Flame. No. Burning Flame, no. It hadn't rendered in. Run away. Not played AO for a long time. Well, you've had, you know, it's been around a long time for you to not play it, so that's understandable to a certain degree. Yeah, so they brought her character in. You get a much better understanding of the relationship she's got with Spock and everything else. Like, she just completely brought that character to life, and then we got a really good look at, you know, how Spock ticks, basically. Pre-Kirk taking over the Enterprise, you know, so... Yeah, I've really been enjoying it. It just feels very Star Trek in everything it does, and the character acting and writing is just absolutely spot on. Just can't say enough. I'm gushing over it, you know? It's that good. Unlike this mission, which doesn't seem to have the object I'm looking for. Spock, are you naked? But he was about to be. Possibly, yes. It was looking that way to me as well. I read it as a naked situation about to happen, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think the guy's doing a bang up job of the original Spock. I think most people that have tried to do Spock again, there we are, have actually done pretty well, you know. The one in the J.J. Abrams movie, yeah, pretty good. It's kind of an alternate universe timeline, whatever, Kelvin timeline they call it. I like him. I like the guy that plays him. I remember him being the scary dude in a TV show called Heroes, which ended really abruptly on a massive cliffhanger, and that was all she wrote on that. I was absolutely gutted they ended that show. I was avidly following it. That was like early 2000s. But I thought it was really good. I was just really disappointed when it went away. Zachary Quinto, yeah. He was in it as... They were like... God, I can't even remember the plot lines, really, but they all had some sort of superpowers and whatnot. And it was just their continuing adventures of how they sort of got together, didn't this happen, that. And it was well written. It was going well. Save the cheerleader, save the world, yeah. Yeah, she fell out of a big window or something at the very end of the show. Actually, no, I won't spoil it because maybe someone hasn't seen it and they can go find it somewhere. Good show, but just cut off before it finished. And it's just like, what, why you do this? You know, so you kind of go away from it going, oh, but what happens to, and doesn't he, yeah. But in it, Quentin Tarantino borrows other people's powers, so he's quite scary. Murders them and steals their powers, yeah. Yeah, nothing but good stuff to say about the new Strange New Worlds. I love the whole thing. I like all the cast. And there's a bazillion like little references back to, funnily enough, like TOS, yes, but also like the I don't. How can I explain it without spoiling it? Yeah, there was Stranger Things. You've got to watch it. For me, especially, it's brilliantly done. See, I was the age of the kids in the cast. Is the age I was in the 80s. So seeing all the things and hearing the music, like the radios, the TVs, the furniture, the clothes, the hairstyle, everything about it is, yeah, that's exactly what the 80s looked like. You know, it's just brilliant. Mr. Red Deaderer, I didn't. Well, if you didn't like it, you didn't like it. That's, you know, it's subjective. But Stranger Things, season 1 is like an introduction to where they are and when they are. Season 2, the plot starts to get more interesting, and then season 3 kind of ends that storyline, and season 4 is a new kind of storyline. Although it is a continuation, it's like a new storyline. Yeah, the retro side of it is just, yeah, the Sony Walkman that was waterproof, but, you know, not really. But it would stand getting wet quite well, you know, that kind of thing. Ravs, we could, or we could forsake all, go to Penumbra and make a start on the Penumbra Zan quest. What do we want to do tonight, guys? and gals and everyone, whatever. Otherwise, it's just the Mantis Daily, which is like, Nobody's got an opinion. Nobody cares. Pens, ZanQuest, I'm gonna need assistance for 2-time Mahoney and obviously Alappaa. The rest, I think I can manage. Right. Slow. I can help with the Mantis Daily, but I need to ramp up the characters. It's all right. Well, I think the ZanQuest. What's the actual reward for? Let's have a look. I've not even thought about this. I'll share with you guys. Shadowlands, Quest Guides, Elysium, Sheol, Adonis, Penumbra, Zan. What does Trader get at the very end? Yeah, this is a long-ass thing. Trader, Grand Theft Humidity, yay. That sounds like fun. I'm going to be all right for all of it, I think, except Alappaa and the other bit. So I don't need any help kind of until then, I don't think. I'm on a trader, I can calm, etc. So we should be cool. If I get into trouble, well, you'll know about it as soon as I do. Oh, you feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine presence. Chaquano has reached enlightenment. Congratulations on 220. It's got a level lock of 220. Siljar Russell, welcome to the stream. Have you jumped in before? I missed it, and you've already... You did, and I missed it. I swear I packed a flag, don't worry. I bought my own flag. Could have been a disaster. Maybe we should be calling you the commander. No, call me the Moon King. Do I have a flag? Eddie Izzard piece years ago. It was really funny, though. Do you want me to come with Doc just in case? You're welcome to. I have no problem with that, but I think I'm going to be all right. So... It shows Zoop is watching without video. How does Twitch know that? I have no idea. How does Twitch know that? Well, that's up to Zoop. Maybe it's minimized. Well, it knows what it's doing. It's a setting I set. It's an ongoing meme. Ah, right. Well, you know, there's nothing wrong with just listening. The amount of times people say to me, "Oh yeah, I watch the VODs of your streams," or I should say, I get on with work while I'm listening to them, and I'm like, that, you know, that's cool. That's totally cool. You know, no, I'm not insulted in the slightest. Who wants to look at me anyway? It means you are visually impaired or verbally impaired. Oh, okay. Interesting. No, if someone just wants to chill and listen, why not? You know, no harm in that. In fact, people keep saying, do audio books. Do profit without honour. I keep saying I will. I made a start on it. I think I was showing clips of it to Soto Mahoney. And he's going, oh, do more. And I was like, yeah, okay. And then started scrolling and went, wow, there is a lot of this to read. And to make it all consistent and, you know, have the same sort of delivery, that's going to take a lot of work. Do it. 10 hours of Palpatine saying, do it. There's so many million views on that video. I'm like, I wish I'd thought of that. Daylight 97, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, sir. Ahoy there. Yes. Oh, and the Orville's back. Season 3 started really strong. I like the Orville as well. Seth MacFarlane basically remaking TNG, but it's a little stronger on the humour, as you might expect. But also, it's a little darker than TNG is sometimes. But it's really good. It is really, really good. What's the closest garden exit to Penn? Well, Penn. Disgusting parasite. Let me just drain you. And then I will calm you. Oh, yeah, if you're going to run from Inferno, if you've got the Adonis key, it's slightly faster to go to Garden Hop to Adonis and then just run from Adonis. But I'm not going to need, I don't think, any help until two-time Mahoney. Oh, right, you're at work. Sorry, yes, understood. Hello there in 160p land. Can you see me? How do you do, sir? There you go. Yeah, we are now 179. Yeah, someone else, Daylight's not really watching the stream, but tuning in for a listen. Da-da-da, da-da-doo, da-da-da-doo, da-da-da-doo-da. It's not me singing it. People keep going, that's Carlos singing it. No, it isn't. I don't even own that music. That is Creative Commons blah blah from YouTube, as long as you disclose the license. Audio Nix or audio mix. There's like some play on the word audio. There's thousands and thousands of pieces of music you can use in videos on YouTube or Twitch, which are forever free, as long as you disclose them. So yeah, and I picked it because it sounds like, tonally speaking, it's not a million miles away from how I sound. So it's not jarring to go from one to the other. So if I go on a break and put that on, then it's kind of your ears hearing something similar to what you've been listening to, and when I come back, the same again. You know, it's not a harsh transition. It doesn't jar you out of the mood kind of thing. So, you know. I love that. I always have, and I always will. The reveal music when you find Ergo. You found Ergo. Ding, 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 ding. Other thing we could do as well is in Inferno. We could do all up to kill the beast on that quest for the star. Ooh, maybe. So, yeah. Yeah, it's the, when you see an orchestra, it's always the percussionist, and they've got a row of little tiny tubular bells is what they are. Very, very small ones, though. And they just sort of just go through them like that, and they make this shimmery sound. It's really cool. Right! Clowning Face 5. Yes, it's my first time here. You want me to kill Leets? Okay. Right. See how many ads we get. We may need more perception than we've got. Where are you at, Tundra Leets? Tundra Leet. Okay, I think we can manage. It's just when tons more suddenly come out of the woodwork on me. Yeah, taking a little bit of punishment as we drain up. Probably missing a couple of buffs. Anything Ah, that'll be why. Right. See, with calms, you kind of you got a bit of control over the situation. So, how is the new video card trim? It's really good. I'm quite impressed. I'll be honest. It's actually better than I thought it was going to be. Is the honest truth. I did not think it would be quite as good. But yeah, it's a big old improvement over the 980. It's like at least 2.5 times more performance. Sounds, you know, maybe not like a lot, but it is a lot. It's a lot. Like I went back and I went to Skyrim and put everything on Ultra and it just went, and? So I started loading tons of texture mods and it just went, and? So it was like, I'm going to do a new Skyrim playthrough with a ton of mods and EMB lighting and... And in Cyberpunk, I've got it now where it'll just run 50 to 60 frames all the time on, like, virtually ultra settings and with ray tracing on, just by tweaking a couple of things. It's really quite surprisingly good. Yes, a 3080 would destroy it, you know, but hey, I haven't got 3080 money. You played VR? Yeah, apparently it's a very, very good port. There's a good video on it by a guy called Up Is Not Jump, where he talks about VR Skyrim. It's a very good video, actually. You should all watch his video. It is the entertaining. Yeah, I think this would just about run a VR game. Probably not as well as the 3080, but hey. 2 more Tundra Leets. Okay, need to find 2 more. Then I require Savik with a piece of pen and paper. Lolzia, welcome to the stream. Missed you there, sorry. Yeah, I've heard it's really good, but you've got to see it to truly experience it, haven't you? That's the thing. I would want to get, if I, you know, if it was like Ideal World, Money No Object, I would get the, oh god, what's it called? Yeah, the Valve Index, and like a 3090 or something like that, you know. Or the 3090 Ti they've brought out now, or God knows what the next thing is. The 4090 Ti when that comes out, and an extra power grid just to run the whole system. Can't wait for a proper omnidirectional treadmill. Ooh, sounds cool. Oh, we has unwanteds coming in. I shall deal with them. We've got confirmed 5 4090 and 10 4880 cards delivered to work, where 290 for raffle and 280 for raffle. Good God. Wish I worked where you did is all I can say. I would definitely have to go out and buy like new motherboard, chip, RAM, and power supply unit for something like that. Can you imagine having to walk and run everywhere? Yes. That's how life was before I had a bicycle. Or I could ride a bike. Then I had a bike and it was much easier. Here are your Leet tails. Give me big XP. Yay, 180. And we need, what, 190, then we get 6 and 7, I think. And then 8, yeah, you can only go as far as 7 on Trader, but okay. In Skyrim, yeah, I know. You can fast travel, though. It's not like it's locked off, not letting you fast travel. Right, pen and paper time. Are you still with us, Sav? Or you got to go to bed soon? Is it nearly time for Buble bath? Freaking Mr. Literal, I know. Today's numbers. I'm here. Goody good. For today, 21.3. Oh, Tara's just spawned, everyone. Anyone wanting to go and grab that daily quickly? I'm going to carry on doing this. I'm not going to, you know, pull the needle across the record and go there. And the next test unit, today's numbers, 23.5. The other thing I like with the 30 series is it's got a much better encoder built in. An M-Bank encoder is much better than the one that was in the 980. The one in the 980 worked fine, but the one in the 30 series is leaps and bounds more cleverer. The amount of no pixelation, which is what happens when you flood the bandwidth. The way its algorithm handles it is just unbelievably good. It really is. That's why the way you see it is everything smooth and yet clear. Even over limited bandwidth, because the way it encodes is just very, very clever with zero system performance impact. 22.6. There we go. Yeah, so for streaming on a single box, it's really just something else. So yeah, it ticked all the right boxes for me. Yeah, would I like the 3090 or something? Yeah, of course I would. You know, why wouldn't you want it? But at the same time, do I really need it? And the answer to that is, nah, not really. You know, because for Anarchy Online, it is better. It's maybe 20-30% better frame rate. It is smoother. But given I spend 99% of the time playing a game that would run on a potato, you know, it's hard to justify that much for a graphics card when it's only occasionally I'll go, oh, you know, I'm going to replay Cyberpunk or Witcher 3 or Control or, you know, all these other games. If I was somebody that did new games and did Let's Plays of new games, yeah, I might actually consider it. 18.7. And we're going back to the Leet. You can see here now, it's like pretty solid 60 odd FPS. I used to get about 40, so you do feel the difference, definitely. It's very smooth as well, is something else I've noticed. You wouldn't think that would make any kind of difference with Anarchy Online, but it does. $86.1. Yeah, the smoothness. Yeah, it feels it. Every game feels smoother. So, yeah, I mean, it's how many generations? Nine series, then there was 10 series, 20 series, and now 30 series. So it's like 3 generations newer and you know, more refined and whatnot. So for me, for what my use case, you know, it was kind of like, yeah, that's the one. If I could have got a 38 for the same money, yeah, I'd probably got that. But 38 is like 3 times the price in the UK at the moment, so not really. That needs to die, that ledge. You're looking away, you run, and it pushes you right to the edge. Yeah, AO's buttery smooth with it. The only thing I did was roll back from the very latest driver because you don't get the sharpening anymore. I was explaining it before. 86.1. There we go. I should save in the garden as well. I mean, when I was playing Cyberpunk, the difference between trying to stream and play Cyberpunk at the same time when the game launched, I think we spent like 30 minutes just getting it to work. You know, it just absolutely battered the 980. We ended up, I think, running the game at 720p on low. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it ended up as. But like broadcasting at 1080, and we were only getting 30 frames a second, you know, with it's nuts. But, you know, thoroughly enjoy that game. I thought it was good day one. I think it's a better game now than it was, and I know everyone went, it's horrible, man. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't. There's much worse games out there than that. It was just, you know, the media sites, especially online, they know damn well that hate, you know, posts that slag something off get more clicks than things that are praising a game. And they all made a stack of money out of all the articles they released about Fallout 76, which in the end ended up as an okay kind of game. It's not a game I particularly want to play because, you know, if I want to play a Fallout game, I want to play a Fallout game. I want, you know, single player, RPG sort of a thing, and mods, and, you know, have fun. And Fallout 76 it's a different kind of animal, really. Blue Mist, is that an era? I think it is, actually. You just got to watch out with the hecklers around here. Yeah, I didn't allow myself to become hyped for the game. I expected it to be better than Fallout 76 had been. It didn't run correctly for consoles, and I get that, you know. Because it was released unfinished. That's what happened. It wasn't finished. We know it. They know it, and they kind of admitted that, you know, they were under pressure. You must release now. And because of how good Witcher 3 was, everyone thought it was going to be this super polished thing on release. And he's like, you got to remember, when they made Witcher 3, it was their third Witcher game. So they'd had 2 other games to get it right. You know, and that's a lot of development. It didn't melt. Yeah, no, I heard about that. New World melting cards in the menu. That's what a frame limiter is for. Yeah, that New World, it kind of came and then died. It sort of like suddenly came out of nowhere and disappeared just as quickly. Yay, my dude. Hello, are you okay? Where is the one who tinkers with gadgets? Right, well, whatever, could you maybe fix these goggles for me? Yeah, apparently it was some failing in the graphics card itself, but if you ever want it, you can limit globally the amount of frames your graphics card can run. Most people wouldn't enable that, but it is in the driver settings. You know, so it doesn't go nuts. We need to kill things with the bits of glass, the filters. I don't know how tough these are. They're green, they should be alright. Well, this one's green anyway. Yeah, I heard about it doing that, but apparently it was some slight failing in the componentry on the card, something to do with the capacitors or something. But it was only that game that would set the frame rate so damn high that it happened. So, you know, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other there. Hey, red filter. If there's one disappointment in Cyberpunk, it's the actual removal of the verticality element from the original marketing. It does have verticality. You can parkour over half the map. Climb up to secret areas that you're not supposed to get to. Missions and locations are on different floors. It did have verticality. I don't quite get what you mean there. As far as I could see, my understanding of verticality, it had verticality. Yeah, the double jump implant for the win. you can do so much with that. Nothing akin. What, you can go 20 stories up a building, parkour, looking out over an entire city. I think they delivered on verticality, if I'm being honest. That is my opinion. You know, if you don't agree, you don't agree. But I think they did. I mean, I did the... oh, wow. 2 kills, 2 filters. We're on a roll here. Good God. That's the quickest I've ever done that. There is a mod that allows the transit system to actually work. All the track... It's obviously a feature of the game that they couldn't finish off in time for release. But there's a mod that unlocks it. So if you go to the tram station, you can go anywhere. You physically get on the tram and, and like scenic carriages or something, you go along on rails until you get to the destination you've selected. What, the trailer from like 7 years ago? Oh, do I have to do the... Who was I going to see again? Yay! One who lights the way. You know the woman in the original trailer? She's actually in the game. And you do meet her. She ends up joining Max Tack, or whatever they're called. Like the Urban Commandos. There's a clothes store in the more expensive part of Night City, and if you go in and talk to the guy, he's like, oh, I've got these great suits and blah, blah. And then a cyber psycho comes in, and you waste the cyber psycho, or just hide, and they come in, wipe him out, and then she's there with a load of dialogue. And when you scan her, it's her. She's just like, hey! It's kind of epic, you know? And be able to pull my face off and replace it. Can't quite do that. Yeah, it was a complete fluke that I found that. You can probably find a video for it, but I think I made a video for it actually. Maybe I never released it. Can't remember. Let me have a look. If I did, I would have recorded with Shadowplay, probably. If I haven't deleted the file, it should still be there. Maybe an old one as well. That's a new one. Is it this? When was that from? Where's the just a bloody date will do? 31st of January last year. It might be this. Yeah, here you go. So this is on the 980. I think I released this, I don't know. Yeah, I think maybe I didn't. Yeah, find this place, Jingue.
Welcome to Jinguji.
Jinguji. There you go.
Look who it is. What a lovely surprise. I'd almost forgotten that pretty face, and what a pity that would be. Welcome back to our little oasis of elegance. Now, what can I do for you today?
It's a video. I'm
Maybe
not
a
playing
little upgrade?
Cyberpunk.
Sequins are back, you know.
Anyway, so you talk to this guy, and then all hell breaks loose.
A touch of elegance can go a long way.
So you do the, oh, has he got anything cool? And, you know.
Ice him!
Guards, get the door! Hold him there! I'm dropping the alarm! Hold on!
Fuck, V, get down, he's wet!
Max Tac! Be here in a moment! Hold him! Hold him till they get here!
Talking to me?
Don't let him kill me!
Right, so that happens. There she is there.
Surround the target. Eliminate him.
That's her.
Move. Keep it up. Target neutralized. Secure the witnesses.
If you don't take him out, she comes in and destroys him.
Had to go play dutiful consumer in a corpo suit.
Can hear you, remember?
How could I forget?
You, over there. Statements, now.
Finally. Just have to mop this gunk up. We'll be back in business.
Situation resolved. Deactivate alarm. Sit. Hands where I can see them.
So you play along with it. If you scan her, it tells you her name and what her past was and all that.
Procedure code. Your statements will be recorded and retained.
So yeah, there she is. It's quite a bit of dialogue with her. And you talk about her implants and stuff like that.
Years ago. They're very precise.
But yeah, she is the person in that original video.
Standard issue. But, well, seeing how you handle these wrist razors.
They're my reminder. When I see them, I see what they've sliced.
And she's like a bit of a sadist, but yeah, Melissa Rory. That's her. I thought I'd release that, but I might not have done. Anyway, back to a real game. Rome Blue's looking nice, yeah. Okay, so where are we going now? Patrolling, yay! Well, no, she's not like a normal cop at all. She's like, was recruited by Max Tax after she took out a bunch of cops and eventually only Max Tax could shut her down. Max Tax are not normal cops. If you see a Max Tax vehicle anywhere in the game and kick off at them, pretty much guaranteed to die unless your character is very, very Uber. Oh yeah, the cops in the game are kind of vicious. I've found loads of little Easter eggs. I wish I'd like recorded them all on the various playthroughs, because you used to have 4 slots maximum on on different clothing items. So I really did. Well, I'm not triggered one. So I stacked them all and just ended up ridiculously powerful. But the 1.5 patch does give you more performance and stability and everything else. It also fixes a lot of bugs. But I didn't really have that many bugs. I saw T-poses now and again, but less bugs than in a vanilla Skyrim. A lot less. That game's been out, what, 11 years, and they still haven't fixed the bugs. It's all mods that fix them. But yeah, I think Cyberpunk, you know, the various media outlets, yeah, another thing to hate on. Let's get that ad revenue. Pretty much what happened. I think that's why Bethesda are delaying Starfield. They don't want to be the next target. You know, they've pushed it like 9 months ahead. Give themselves time to make sure it's going to be fine, you know, on every platform and all that. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that is her. That's a weird little... That's every time I play Cyberpunk, I find another little something that I didn't see the previous time. So, to me, it's not as replayable as, like, full, you know, like a modded Skyrim, because Skyrim's characters are so paper thin. I mean, you can superimpose anything you want on them, really. You know, you can't do that with Cyberpunk. I wish there was a New Game Plus, but it wouldn't make sense because of the way the story is. You have to forget you've ever heard of Johnny Silverhand and blah blah blah, you know. Someone made a mod that effectively gives you end game gear, items, ton of perks and stuff. It's just a script in the console. And yeah, so it feels like a New Game Plus, but isn't. Talk to Ruminating Strife. Right, the Hiisi thing. Yep, I'm going to need help for this, I think. Running in and out of the middle of the penumbra thing. We will probably need help for that, I think. Crat time? Yeah, I think so. There's just so many mobs to deal with in there that make it difficult. So yeah, I would say so, yeah. Helping an org mate at the minute. It's fine, my dude. It's fine. Thank you for thinking of offering. You don't have to. It's okay. Let's try and avoid all these dudes on the way to the Incarnator. Yeah, the dialogue with is like 30, 40 lines and whatnot. For an NPC, you know. Pretty impressive that they managed to squeeze her in there. So I think the transit system was supposed to be, you know, you could fast travel or slow travel with it rather than drive around. And I think because it's got cars and a city in it, that you can drive the cars, everyone went, oh, it's like GTA. It's nothing like GTA. I mean, in reality, you would never try and do 80 mile an hour through a built-up shopping centre, would you? Or hit a wall at 100 mile an hour and just get out the car. You'd be dead. You'd be crushed inside the car by the rest of the car. The engine would have just destroyed you. Right, first part. Find the medicine man. Right, we've got to do the tagging with the device thing. Let me kill some hex on the lobby. Oh god, you're there already, are you? What level is that tune you started a couple of days ago? People say I level fast. I'm like, no, I don't. Not compared to some people I know. 99% of the playtime on this character you've all seen on stream. It's not been, you know, going off and doing stuff or anything like that. And it's hard to not log in and get all the dailies done and then start the stream 5 levels higher than I was previously, but yeah. I think I'm capped on the skills I want to raise now. Oh, yes, which means that's a title lock. So where are we now? 81, 9 levels before I can raise those nano skills again. No! Let's see how we do trying to calm in here. Might be good, might be awful. Oh, you got to get a CDR? Just go straight to Dogs of War. How hard are these to calm? Oh, it might be okay. I definitely can't fight the big guy. I don't think. Okay, a drain now, try. Okay, yeah. Oh, second Hiisi runner, that's why he's not calm. Ah, Medicine Man, the very thing. Okay, Hiisi Charmer. Now, Hiisi Runner. There was 2 of them up here. Return to Ruminating Strife. There we go. Managed it. Yay. I won't be able to. The big boss you have to go fight. I don't think so. I'll be able to tag the one nearer the middle. I'll just calm my way down to him, I think. One more heckler. Yeah. If you're level 95, I wouldn't even bother with CDRs. Straight to Dogs of War, mate. Do not pass go. Dogs of War. If CDRs had no level lock on them, you'd see people in the subway with them, I think. And you don't want to go 1 CDR and 1 Dog of War because it'll drag down the damage. Believe it or not, but it does. It's the way it works because it's so much lower than the Dog of War. It actually you're better off just using a single pistol than trying to dual wield with a CDR. Because of the what's firing when on the recharge. It just works out that way, so. It is still quite beautiful. It's not as blindingly white either for some reason. Dumb trucks can't get dows on yet. What did you make? I can't remember now. Multi-range is a bit high. Yeah, it is a bit high, yeah. Observe the Arbiter. So this is run in and tag the Arbiter dude. So not an actual fighting mission yet. Truck's crap. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't have Dogs of War because they didn't exist when I made Fatty Balls. I don't think, anyway. So he might have had CDRs or... No! He had the, you know, the pistols from Crypt at Home. I think he had those. I think he had dark pistols because the wreck hadn't opened it when I was making him. Crat only pistols, you know. One of them and an AI gun maybe, yeah. I can't remember, it was 2015 I was that level on that character, so it's like you ask me to remember 7 years ago what gear I had at a given level. It's like, well, I can look it up. I can find a video with him in when he's that level. I can't remember yesterday. Best way, mate. Life's easier when you forget things. Sort of. You know, unless you're an air traffic controller or something like that, don't worry about it. Right, I think all my calms probably have run out by this point, but it is a smash and grab. Or a smash and tab. I love comms, la-di-da-di-da. Alright, from now on I think I'm going to blitz. Because I don't think I can calm the other guy there. No, I can't jump. Can't make the jump. Is he there? He's there! Yeah, it definitely wouldn't be soloing the guy at the other end. Me trying to outrun all those dudes. Oof. Yeah, took a paste in there. Yeah, this is where I'll need the help, I think. Going in and killing the big guy. Yay, Spec Book 4. Or Book 1 of Spec 4. That way we'll be able to use the higher calm when we get to a level where you're allowed to use it. Oh, it's getting a bit glaringly white again. Is it a bit blindingly white on the stream, or is it okay? Yeah, next time I get a monitor, which will probably be in like umpteen years' time, I try and get a QLED one. Having now got a QLED TV, it's like, wow. Wow, that looks good. Is there nothing you can do to stop the attack? I'm not afraid. No, I've got big friends. All good. Put sunglasses on. Well, we can do the other thing. We can turn off the global illumination. That calms it right down, but it makes all the snow look like ash. It's the only thing. But then you can, like... That's the other thing. With this card, switching the ray tracing on is nowhere near the performance hit it was on the 980. Even though it's not using the ray trace architecture on the card. It's doing it another way, but it is essentially the same thing. As in, it's traced light, light rays. Yeah, so that's altogether more pleasant, but it can't distinguish between, and it's a fault of the game, because it does in other DX9 titles. It can't distinguish between UI elements and the world space of the game, so the yellow bar of my name there is actually affecting the lighting, like it's an object. See the yellow? And we can see the yellow bounce light. It looks good in most other places, though. It's a Londis, I do declare. Well, there we go. Let's go kill Big Ugly. The actual Londis. The actual Londis, yes. What do you want? Loaf of bread and 4 pints of milk. Oh, and a packet of salt and vinegar crisps, please. Back from putting Mini-Me to bed. Mini-Me. Cornetto. Yeah, I'll have a Cornetto. Just anything but the strawberry one. So I got, what, 52 to 54 FPS there. Whilst with the ray tracing on, we turn it off. It's exactly the bloody same. So if you want to run around with it, you can do. Yay! Thank you, Londis. Ta-da! Yeah. I'm going to come out and all the lighting's back on now. Good God. I quite like Rubicar light in pen. It hasn't got a blue tint, which I guess is there for the old engine to make it look cold. But it makes the light look whiter. You waited Mahoney for me. Thanks. Much appreciated, sir. Be a little while before we're on Mahoney. I'm trying to remember, does the go into all the statues happen first, or can't remember, because that does take a while. Painful white is colder than baby blue. You think? So okay, so basic Shadowlands light, caustic, penumbra light, inferno light, pandemonium light, and no global light. I kind of like without global light on, you know. As someone who grew up in a place where you have 6 foot of snow for 3 months of the year. Oh, God. I like it when it snows. I don't know if I'd like 6 foot of snow for 3 months, though. It would just become the novelty would wear off pretty damn fast, wouldn't it? Inferno Light makes Penn seem like a desert. Let's have a look. I'm going Pandemonium Light. It's kind of cool. Red's easier on the eyes as well. Yeah, it's like it's a desert, isn't it? You don't think he will bother you for a while? Yay! 182! And a couple more books. Yay! Let's put volume 3 there. And then... Nice. Okay, let's put some of this other bits and bobs for later. Okay, that's for doing the shoulder pads. This I don't think we actually need anymore, but yeah. Okay, we're good to go. Find the one whose mind is riddled. I love cold countries. Moved to Spain for a reason. Lived in Alaska for 4.5 years. My favourite place. Oof. Yeah, you're pretty out there with that. I think I'm going to go back to no global light. It's just not quite as... if you know what I mean. Yeah, 30 degree... Well, you acclimatise, don't you? That's the thing. If you're in a certain temperature range for long enough, you just get used to it. 17 to 23 is nice. Yeah, I mean, 10 degrees, you know, anything over 10 Celsius for me is like t-shirt time. Quite comfortable, you know. Unless it's like raining or blowing a gale, like, you know, I'm quite comfortable walking around outside in a t-shirt at that temperature. 17 is like cozy. 23 is getting a bit warm for me. Inside a house, though, you know, 15, 17, it's okay. 20 starts feeling a bit... Well, it depends, you see. As soon as you start doing anything that requires any exertion, then suddenly it's... Oh, God, you know, too damn warm. And sweating and, yeah. Yeah, 10, 12 and, yeah, t-shirt time. Yeah, I mean, in the teens, if it depends how hard I'm working, but yeah, start getting hot then. You know, start going, oh, I've got to go and, you know, clear out the kitchen, do this, up and down the stairs 4 or 5 times, and I'm opening windows and going, whew, you know, and I am sweating. Now, just need to change my battery. Yeah, problem with where I live is the humidity's in the 90s constantly because we're right by the coast. So when when people go, oh, 20 degrees isn't warm, try it with 98% humidity and see what you think. Because it's very different. Oof, I found you. Alaska is not that snowy, is it not? Anyway, on the southern banks of the Great Lakes is worse. Oh, yeah, lake effect snow. I've heard about this. Yeah. Yeah, I'm built for cooler climates, I think. Find the memorials, 1 of 2. Does it actually tell you? Talk to the memorial care... Oh, yeah, this is... You got to go to the Omni side. So, I saved in the garden. We'll use a beacon. My window's open right now, and it's... I don't know, what temperature is it? Let me check. Without telling everyone where I live. 10 degrees right now. No, it's saying 15. What's the 10 degrees there for? Oh, that's what they think it'll get to tonight. Yeah, I prefer when it's a little bit cold when I'm trying to go to sleep. Daft as that may sound. My hometown is a literal meme. It's a literal meme, why? Welcome to Syracuse. All right, okay. First day of spring in upstate New York. Well, motivation. Well, at least we aren't at Syracuse. I'm from New York. I'm from New York, Syracuse. Meme snow generator. Going to Wegmans. Do you need anything? This is upstate New York. The sun has no power here. Right, so that's your hometown is a literal meme. I love it. Alappaa is at Blue Mist. I think that's the nearest. Yeah, there's some hecklers and whatnot along there, though. Well, you're in Spain now. That's, you know, but it's dry and warm in Spain. Spain and Portugal, it's dry and warm. Well, I suppose it depends where exactly, but yeah. Summer's come in, see how green the trees are getting. Oh yeah, look, they're all green. Where's that? Japan? That's Japan, isn't it? I've seen a picture exactly like it before. Yeah, that's drift snow though. That's not a snowfall. Your soldier can handle, I would imagine so, yeah. Yeah, it's been, oh God. 10 years since we had any significant snowfall here, and maybe longer, maybe, no, 20, yeah, winter 2010, 2011 was the last time we had any meaningful amount of snow where I live. Then the last time we had anything close to that was in the 80s. Before that, in the 60s. Yeah, the winter of 63, I think it was, in the UK. So before I was even born. It started snowing on Boxing Day and everyone went, oh, this is nice. And the snow was still there all the way till the end of April. It literally brought most of the country to a standstill. A lot of people died as well. Just trying to walk to the village shop and things like that. It was horrible. Trains couldn't run, cars couldn't use motorways, you know. Thankfully, it was at a time where we weren't as dependent on that kind of thing, you know. Everything was much more localised. London had 1 or 2 snowflakes. Yeah, well, the winter of 2010, 2011, everywhere in Britain, pretty much. Something like 98% of the country had snow on the ground. Which just doesn't happen anymore. Northern Spain is more like southern UK and Brittany. Yeah, well, they're noticeably warmer than North Wales. Where do you live in North Wales? Next to Ivor the Engine. The top left corner. That's how it's described in Ivor the Engine. You got stuck in the tiniest hole in the ground. Oh no. I may be going the wrong way here. I think I was running to the ergo there without realising. was okay. The Citadel stone thing is the Omni place. Savik is Dutch. It's the typical thing. 6 foot of snow on a Tuesday in Syracuse. Completely normal. 2 inches of snow in Atlanta and it's the Armageddon, yeah. It's what you're equipped to deal with. I'm sure people have got snow tyres and everything else on their cars before the end of October, you know. Well, Belgium is part French, part Dutch, isn't it? As I understand it. In my student days at the Musicians Institute, we had a shared house and we had a French Belgian and a Dutch Belgian. They used to argue like all hell about things. God, that's a bit of a link, Mahalik. Let's have a look. Syracuse.
Syracuse.
Oh, Syracuse. The American pronunciation.
Syracuse. Syracuse.
Syracuse. Oh, there you go. Link of the yeah. Sometimes the extended link is like, oh my god, no, I didn't mean for it to be that long. Yeah, I think it depends where, doesn't it? Mouth animation. Well, that helps, doesn't it? Because you do learn to speak that way, as well as you're watching someone's mouth as well as listening. Oh yeah, target, then talk. There we go. He even does slow motion as well now. It's really good. I mean, it still gets stuff wrong. The Welsh is completely, you know. Next. Yeah, it's a good feature. It's helpful, you know. All the memories of running here into that temple, trying to farm faction. Yeah, this is global light off, but I'm cheating a bit because I've got ray tracing on. As soon as I zone, you'll get the glaring white light again. Ooh. Don't run into a heckler. Oh, mind you, hecklers are generally quite easy to calm if you haven't died before you finish casting the calm and it lands first time. That is. Yeah, you see, the ray tracing shader's also got ambient occlusion, so things look a bit more planted on the ground and real. These are the rafters that actually drop doges. Frosty, not frozen. So while we're here, we will have some of that. We might as well. Oh god. Random mob. Although they are tougher to kill than a lot of the other Doja mobs. Yeah, I may not stay here until I've killed all of them because I want to get on with this quest. I've got people hanging at strategic points to help me, so I don't want to make it difficult or more long-winded. Yeah, these are harder to kill than the frozen rafters and a few of the other mobs, but there is they can drop a doja, whereas frozen rafters do not. And I do see people trying to farm a doja from them. It's like, sorry, but nope. Oh yeah, try not to run into a crowd of mobs, you idiot. Like I nearly just did. Derp. McDerp face. No, don't follow me. I will outrun it, I'm almost certain. Now, I'm not trying to do any of the Welsh words they do. The AI voice is like sounds 20 years behind all the other ones. It's like, this is the best we've got. Sorry. You're just going to have to make do. It sounds more like a speak and spell than an algorithm based on a real human voice. Even though I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It just doesn't sound anything like as advanced. Right, I'll show you what I mean. It thinks it's English. It's not, it's Welsh.
Llewellyn.
Yeah, see, Llewellyn. See how much more human that sounds?
Llewellyn.
And then the Welsh version.
Llewellyn. Llewellyn.
That really does sound like speak and spell, doesn't it? It's like they just haven't put the time in. Has that very robotic sort of tonality to it. It's all like very low sample rate is what that is. So yeah. It's like I should brush up on my Welsh and let them sample me for the new one. Something like that. I need more run speed. Mobs are snagging me too easily. Yeah, the sample size will be quite small. I'm trying to remember where it is. Yeah, it's right the way around. I think this way is the safest way. I'm at the portal waiting to... Oh, I got ages yet. I got to go do all these memorials. the quest itself does not have that many stages to it. It just has a lot of distance. Like, compared to Sheol, that has so many stages. It's ridiculous. If I started the Sheol one now, or caught back up with where I was up to, I could get very close to 200 doing it, you know. And I'm using the insurance beacon to try and speed it up as well, so I'm not having to do, you know, quite as ridiculously long runs. There we go. Update and chat. Everything's all right here. Where's the next one? Goodbye. And we're going to use the beacon. Yutta Wasteland I want. See, the lighting's come back on now. It's not so bad though, because it's not daytime anymore, or it's not noon. He's somewhere around here. Come on, where are you? Oh, good night, Sav. Thanks for the help earlier on with the numbers. Making my life easier. Yes, I can manage to do that on my own, but it's easier when you're streaming to have someone do it. Boozle me. Welcome to the stream. You're lurking. Welcome on in anyway. Right, dialogue. Glad I found you. No, I haven't got time for stories. Everything's okay. Where's the next one? Goodbye. And that is all the way north. Lurk mode engaged. Yeah, so global lighting is on right now because I zoned. But, turn it off. I think it looks better without it. On the new engine, anyway. There's like double lighting going on with the new engine. It's weird. Rubicar, Shadowlands Basic, Caustic, Penumbra, Inferno, Pand, and None. We've been illuminated by the moonlight or some such thing. It's awfully bright though. Even with global illumination supposedly turned off. It's like it almost hasn't turned off there. I think this is the last memorial. Then we return to the guy. Then it's Shivering Pete, I think. Not sure. I'm doing the quest without the guide. We're going to need a lot more people when it comes to doing Alappaa though, because this tune's really not doing much in there in terms of providing any damage or any significant input. Kraken solo, Alappaa, Lappa. How, yeah, the word that you can't stop spelling when you try. Like conundrum and continuum. Autonomatron. That's another one. There we go, we found you. I found a memorial. Everything is okay. And goodbye. Right, return to the guy. Phenomenon. There was a TV show called Phenomenon, with a guy who plays Bishop in Alien, the second movie, and I think maybe the third and fourth. I can't remember. I think he's in all of them, except the first one. Could find somewhere to jump back across. Lance Hendrickson, yeah, that's his name. Really cool voice, good actor. Yeah, he had a TV show where he was like the main guy, you know, the main protagonist. Oh, can I not make the jump yet? I don't want to go too much closer to that edge. Oh, we did it. Yeah, he was like the main protagonist. He was like it was kind of an X-Files kind of deal, but not, he wasn't the FBI or anything like that, so. And he sort of could sense things about people and whatnot. Yeah, it was quite cool. Didn't I think it maybe got one season and then that was it. That's all she wrote kind of deal. Where the hell am I and where am I going? South. I need to be going south. Admiral Hackett from Mass Effect. Was he here? Did he voice him as well? Oh, avoid the big scary guy with the pointies. Yeah, don't run into him. Don't go to the Notum Scourge. It's not a good time. I feel like I'm going completely the wrong way. Go get a shroud. Oh, yeah. I'm just going to solo this mob. Not. That mob can be problematic even, you know, when you're high-ish level. Even over 200, he can be a problem. Depending on how well you're geared, I guess. I feel completely lost, you know. I'm looking at the map. It's more south. South I need to go. I felt like a god. I could kill anything way back when. Yeah. Yeah, iconic voice acting. Yeah. Oh, he is. He's a superb actor. I even liked him in Alien vs. Predator, which wasn't well received, but I thought it was an okay film. It was all right. Everyone's always wanted to see aliens and Predator fight it out because they do in the comics and stuff. And they hinted at it in... Oh, God, what was it? Was it Predator 2? When he goes on board the spaceship at the very end, Danny Glover, that's it. He's in there and there's a alien skull on the wall. Along with God knows how many others. As one of the Predator's trophies, you know. So everyone went, they do exist in the same universe. Yeah. I mean, the best Predator movie for me is always going to be the very first one. It's just so cool. It is a proper, you know, you're never going to take this seriously, and yet you do. All the characters are comical, almost, and yet you end up rooting for them. You want them to succeed. The Millennium Group from the X-Files. It was something like that, yeah. Yeah, the was it called Millennium, not Phenomenon? Phenomenon. I always get lost trying to find the one whose mind is riddled. Oh, it was quite dark, yeah. Hello, I has returned, and the final book. There you go, there's Spec 4 completed. Without farming books from various mobs. Anyone else I could help? And Shivering Pete time, yeah, we're nearly there for 2-time Mahoney. Or Maloney. Is it Mahoney or Maloney? Can't remember. Woohoo! Yep, we're getting there. Yep, I'm doing a safety dance in the garden. Safety dance. We can dance. We can dance. Everyone do this. Everyone do the safety dance. That was an actual hit. One hit wonder, yeah. It was something about when people still pogoed, you know, like that kind of punk pre-mosh pit kind of thing. And a gig that his band were doing. I don't want to be chased. There you go. The safety marshal came out and said, you can't have people doing that. That's not safe. That's where the song came from. The video's really, like, done on a camcorder for 50p, you know, at a spring fair or something. But it's really cool. Just something about it. It's charming. Yeah, he got chucked out of a club, or yeah, there's some tale. It is rooted in something that happened, you know. Camcorder and a couple of dwarf. Yeah, there was some dwarf actors or actors of restricted height, and I know for a fact 2 of them I recognise from Time Bandits. 2 British actors. No speaking part, you know. They're just doing whatever. If you can dance, count your blessings. I went to a club and couldn't. I've never been much, you know, of a dancer in any way, shape or form. I'm quite coordinated. I can manage judo and stuff like that, but dancing, nah, I can't quite seem to get it. I can play in time and clap in time, no problem. I can clap whole note clave in time, and most people can't. But yeah, people think they've got a great sense of rhythm, and then you go, this is called clave. See if you can keep up. And they're just like, they can't actually do, unless it's 4/4, they can't handle it. I thought you would never ask. Let's calm this thing behind me. Go by. Right, we need to pay attention and get this little bit right. You get better. No, you don't. It's the same as playing the guitar. You think you sound better. You don't. First thing that starts to go is your motor control. Fine motor control goes out the window. So although you think you're playing well, you're actually probably not. And certainly true with singing. Alcohol is not good for singing. So I sing better after a few pints. No, you don't. It dries out your vocal cords and makes you sound worse. End of. It's not a discussion. Ask any vocal coach and they'll say avoid dairy, avoid sugary drinks, and whatever you do, don't drink alcohol. Right, somewhere up near this tree. Wait, where's my shovel? Oh no, 2-time Mahoney first. Doing it backwards. You're doing it wrong. I went to the treasure. We're not at the treasure bit yet. Makes a good night. Oh yeah, I'm not suggesting it, you know, singing while drunk with your friends isn't fun. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you're being paid to perform somewhere, not so much. I used to drink lime and soda, or just tap water, bottled water, whatever. Channel Wow Angel. Give me a second to get somewhere near safety. Let me mute in case we get a copyright claim or something. Some other version of the song, yeah. Nah. God damn, that was close. Yeah, I saw that, or I heard that, yeah, they were using parts of the original, but I like the original. It has a charm to it that you don't see and hear anymore. You don't get that uniqueness. Everything's homogenized. Everything's done the same way. Scroll up and read the explanation. What, on the video? Slightly slower tempo as well. Short plug. Shot during a Pug 25-man Nax on Earth and... Oh, right. Wow. Quite arguably the nicest bunch of people I've ever Pug raided. You know, 3 clear. The video of Hagen. I frapsed it after someone started emoting the safety dance before we started. Yeah, MOY. Have little to no raid UI. Safety dance. Men without hats. Yeah. Oh no! It's unavailable in this country. No! Denied. Oh well. Oh, what you wrote. Back when Nax came... Wait, what? Back when Nax came out, it was a brick wall boss because of the eruptions would one-shot you. Oh, right, okay. I don't know. I've never played WoW, so... I mean, you know, to me, it's like, I have no idea. None. Oh, the movement in the fight is set to a song. Safety dance. Right, I get what you're saying, yeah. But it doesn't mean a lot because, well, it's WoW and I've never played more than a few hours of it before going, ugh, and uninstalling it, so it is what it is. But I can see how it would be interesting. God, how many? Not doing too bad with these. Oh, Jesus. And these aren't even hitting, so I guess we're doing okay here. Okay. Please say that's all the bloody ad. It actually helps. Yeah, they changed the tempo, though, to make it fit. But yeah, cool. I get it's cool, but yeah. Right then, are we ready? Are we ready, Mr. Londis, or is he just dancing now? Alright, I'm going to talk to him and run away. Come to pay respects from my partner. Kill him. Got my drains on him. The one I was thinking of was Castle Northria, where you have to dance. Yeah. WoW was just never really a thing for me. I tried it, went, I don't like the art style. There's no skill system. I don't like it. You know. Really, like, just personal thing. Right, now we do back to Shivering Pete and then off looking for treasure. Oh, great. Bloody spirit mobs. I hate them. You can run around with 6k bloody nano resist and they'll still dot you. Must have a 10% resist on their nano. So it became the norm to use the safety dance at that raid to avoid being killed. I like it. It's a cool story, but... yeah, global off and ray tracing on, and Penumbra looks way more up to date than most of the game. Yeah, I can remember the original actually being on like Top of the Pops, which was like the music program of the day. There wasn't much else. Not until The Tube, which came out on Channel 4 and got taken off the air for one F-bomb. You know, at like 9 o'clock at night as well. It's like, you could have let that go. But they didn't. Right, there's Leno. I'm off to dinner and drinks. Have fun. Thank you, Mahalik. Always a pleasure to see you. Right, let's go and clicky. Scappermen, clan scum. Subscribed with Prime for 2 months. Thank you for the resub. Much appreciated. Even though we're clan scum. Yeah, I'm liking the lighting just now. He's looking very good. And the sharpening, you see, gives you that detail in the textures. It's really cool. Right, we're going to go around the outside in the wooded bit. It's up near these two trees here. Somewhere. Nope. This is not the correct location. Run away! May need some help. Yeah, I'm not quite fast enough for running the fluff away from things yet. They stay in close enough range to hit you with impossible range melee. There we go. Yeah, you got it. Back to Shivering Pete. Then there's lots and lots of running after him, I think. All the running. Back and forth all the way from... oh no, you go and kill a few mobs first. Then he sends you on a big long journey. All the way from before the Incarnator, all the way to the northwest corner. And then you come all the way back again to do a mission down here, then run all the way back to that corner again. And this is the worst bit of the quest. It really feels like padding. Like the bit that you don't like about Sheol is the same. No, he wants his shovel back, but I need it. I've decided I need it. There we go. Yeah, what's next? Danny Sawyer. Goodbye. Right. Danny Sawyer time. And then he sends you over to the east side where you've got demons of water and such, which also can drop doges. He gives you like a kill list. So you just go and do that and then come back to him. Danny Sawyer. Are you Danny Sawyer, person with Danny Sawyer floating over your head? You might have some work for me. Right, okay, so we're going over to the west side. Through the middle bit. Because it's the shortest route from here. I should be able to blitz it, so... He said. It could be wishful thinking. Through the middle, head north. All you got to watch out for is that. Don't fall in there. You're never getting out. Lag. Not good. Don't want lag when we're doing these sorts of things. JJ Legrando back. Sorry, had to switch to the laptop. Phone was dying. My God, it's dark in here. Bunny hop running, because it's faster. Honest gov. It's not, but yeah. Yeah, no global light looks better. It looks more lit, actually. It's kind of weird. I think when you turn global light off, it realizes it can use the light of the moons or whatever instead. Right, kill list. 5 white Dryads. We should find everything we need up by the lake. It's the Demon of Shadows around here that actually drop stuff. Let's clear up a bit. And very handy item. Sense and stamina for 10. Handy dandy HUD item. No practical use other than twinking. I've lost Londis somewhere. Oh, debuff me. Londis has probably run to Alappaa, I don't know. Nope. He did not. Trouble is, a lot of these mobs will run off. Don't need this guy yet. Don't need him yet. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Stop! Need him later. Also, we might drop a doja while we're here. White Dryads first. Yeah, I thought they might run away from a 220, but hey. As soon as he shoots, he's like, run away! Oh my god, my chat was scrolled miles up. 2 more white Dryads. 1 more white Dryad. And you're gonna kill yours first. No 2 ways about it. Okay, demons of water. These ones can actually drop stuffs. And are aggressive. I think. There's more of them this way, though. That one you started to kill earlier, if he's still up, he'll do. Still rooted. How long is the root for? Yes. Target is already dead. You hit him with shackles. And he's stuck there for 20 minutes, 27 minutes or whatever it is. Oh, north then. One more Demon of Shadow. Then it's Frost Demons after that. If you shackle them, they aggro. Yeah, I've noticed that on a couple of times. No ammo for Dog of War. What's that then? Entire box of bullets. Right, white Dryad. No, what? Not white Dryad. Frost Demons. The snare makes them maintain aggro. That's kind of cool. Well, we don't need them. We want to leave them rooted like that. It's funny. Nope, you feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine presence. Will Solo has reached enlightenment. Congrats. Oh, I think he killed one anyway. Return to Danny Sawyer. Right, I'm going to use the beacon for speed. Yeah, I'm liking the light here with global off and ray tracing shader enabled. That was it. That was the 3 different mobs. Now I've got to do running around for a bit. Like literally run up and down the map a couple of times. It's not that terrible, but it's still kind of painful. Nobody ever comes hunting over here. All the way back to Mr. Danny Sawyer. I am back from the hunt. Nothing better to do. Goodbye. Alright, and now it's running time. And this is where you regret not getting a shade run buff. Delete these. The rip note ceases to have any function once the quest is done. Log in my fixer for you. Oh, does Team Grid Space still work, or is it Shadow Step, isn't it? But how long does that run for now, then? I'll slap it on follow. It doesn't take that long, really. I mean, it takes a while. It is a lot of running, but, you know, you'll live. With the beacon, you can skip half the journey, though, so, you know, that's kind of useful. Save yourself 5 or 10 minutes there of just running in a straight line up Penumbra. Stupid fixer doesn't have pen garden key. Don't worry about it, Londis. Don't worry about it, mate. We'll be alright. We'll get there. We'll get it done. It will be fine. Want to buy Shadow Beacon Warp, yeah. Yeah, instead of that you get like the anchor thing. I'd love a lot of the Rubicar mechanics to work in Shadowlands, especially Grid Space Freedom and Yalms. Being able to fly in Shadowlands, that would be cool. Global light switching itself back on. Now. I think it looks way better without. Yeah. Sorry, but to me, that's way better. Penumbra nighttime with no global light and ray trace shaders. The Quint ones, you have to make a little donation on his Patreon. Well, I don't know, I think they're worth it. I think apparently you can probably download them from dodgy sites, but do you really want to risk it? You know how it is. And then you're sticking them in your game folder and running them as a, as a DLL file. It could do all kinds of crap to your system. They needed slightly modifying though to get round. They've got a thing on the shaders that disables some of them when they detect network activity inside the game, which obviously you get on a game like this, so to stop people kind of hacksawing it so they can always see an enemy player or something like that. So somebody on the Discord went, oh, I see what he's done, yeah. There you go. I just edited the file like super fast and went, there you go, it'll work now. Like, oh, okay, thanks. Otherwise, the ray tracing thing is every time the game polls the server, it would shut off and then come back on again. So it was very sort of like horrible to run round with because, you know, or if another player ran towards you, it would suddenly stop doing the ray tracing and ugh. Very jarring. And we talk to this guy and he gives us a mission to go all the way back to virtually on top of Danny Sawyer. And then you've got to come all the way back again. Danny Sawyer sent me to get a book. I will give you, but first you do something for me. And they send you all the way back to a mission and there's Danny Sawyer right next to it. But instead of having to run all the way back to the mission, we have got a beacon, so we're going to use the beacon. Tiny bit faster, I guess. Than running the whole of that run in reverse. Thing is, you've still got to, after you've done this, run all the way back there. There's no exit that's particularly near. And then when he gives you the book, you've got to come back here as well. Mind out for the hecklers. They will eat you very, very quickly on this tune. I think it's time to order a curry. It's always time to order a curry. What do you mean? Oh, maybe shouldn't have come this way. I should not have come this way. They're all going to be outside the bloody mission if I make it as far as the mission. No, bad idea, bad idea, bad idea. Yep. Ugh. Should not have gone that way around. I forgot the range on hecklers is like... Can have my character back. Thanks. Alright. I'm not going to go back to Rubicon and get a stack of buffs. Screw it. Just go as we are. Someone gave me a few res cans. Not that they had zero faith in that character. Yeah, it should definitely have gone the other way. Yeah, they got sniper rifle arms as far as range goes. A big rock that can barely move hit you from 100 meters away with its arm. I think I've crashed as well now. Oh yeah, game on. What's it doing? Thinks it's running, but it's not. No, that's died. We try again. Yeah, Utah, you're right. I can't remember when it was they made the range on hecklers damage so stupidly high. It just... Pff. I think it was something to do with stopping kite farming them or some dumb crap like that. It just made life impossible to kite them unless you had really good range like an NT. And a ton of damage. And a lot of run speed. Yeah, should not have tried to run through a field full of hecklers. That was a bad plan. Should have just run this way and gone through these mobs. It would have been a lot better. Yeah, the worst time I'd just done the mission, came out and there was a heckler outside and just splat. You dead. Yes, I should not have run the other way round. That was stupid. Hi, Danny. I would have the book for you like 20 minutes ago, but of course they want me to run all the way down here to go fetch them something first. Because that's how quest works. It's not a heckler around the corner. It is, isn't it? Can't tab it, but I can see its shoulder. Ambush heckler. It bloody was. It was an ambush heckler. Yeah, we're looking for some object on the ground. Somewhere. Nope, don't think it's in here. There it is. Oh, it all lit up for me as well. Beacon. You saw it here. Ambush heckler. Yeah, if I could have used my beacon when I was running away from the hecklers, I would have done, but I just used it, so I couldn't. Not blue mist. I think there's only 3 exits here, isn't there? Yeah, that's it. Oh, thanks. It's got Faster Than Your Shadow and Essence of Behemoth. Yutter Wasteland. Global Light. North. The book's actually quite funny. It says something like, if you read all the other pages with all the other tips and tricks, whatever you do, remember to read the tip number 1001. Blah, 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 blah. The remaining page on page 1001 is missing. Well, you know, some cheesy thing like that. It's like, oh, great. Yeah, the nice thing with the insurance recall beacon is it's only a 5-minute cooldown. So quite often in instances like this, if you're saved in the garden, it's faster to just stand at the other end and wait for the cooldown and then go back to the garden rather than trying to run the entire way. But to give you an idea that why this is time wasteful. Right, so Danny Sawyer is more or less sort of there, yeah? So he says, oh, you've got to go and see the unread. So you run all the way up here, zone, run, and then that little bit there, they go, oh, go and do a mission for us all the way back here. You get it. Bring it all the way back to them up here. Then they send you all the way back to Danny Sawyer. It's like, really? Really? You're making me run the whole map? We should sub more before they... You can get them with veteran points, but it's bloody expensive. Oh, I haven't done it on here. Let's have a look. Pack of beacons, 2,350 Funcom points. It's a lot. But you get the Rubicar one, the insurer. I'm not even sure, actually. Do you get all 3? Insurance claim, yeah, you do. But then you get the Shadowlands, Rubicar, Recall, and Freelancers. So you get all of them for that. Which is kind of alright, but it's still expensive. Yeah, all 4. I've got toons that have never gotten a Freelancers Inc. Beacon. Which is a shame. But, you know, doing all the Freelancer hand-ins, just never gotten one. There's a noticeable... You don't think that faster than your shadow makes that much of a difference, but when you got to run distances like that... How much is it? 250 run speed. Does help. I don't think it would have saved me from the hecklers, though. That was my own stupidity from going, oh, there's a lot of hecklers here. Not, oh, there's a lot of hecklers here. Let's turn round and go the other way. No, let's just try and charge through and then die. Right, I give you this, and you send me back to Danny Sawyer, Plix. Goodbye, I'm not running, I've got a beacon. Yeah. You could buy the beacon separately. Yeah, I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you could. I think maybe they just thought, oh, you know, let's force them to buy it all in one go. I don't know. Maybe. The shop's there to make money, isn't it? You know, let's face it. It's a very ill-conceived shop as well, I think. And ever since they introduced it, I hate the way it looks. It looks like 1990s interactive CD with free with this magazine. It looks like that. And it's just like, don't put that in this classic game. You're just making it look naff. No more hot. You gotta remember to first aid. Enzel Eric resubscribed. Dear one for 13 months. Has it been that long? Thank you very much for the resub. Much appreciated. You'd be buying extra with the pack, yeah. I think it's like 50 veteran points for it, but there's loads of other goodies in the veteran store you can get, so... I am getting tired. Is Londis still on? I got you the book. I reckon Londis has gone off for his curry, and we might have to do Alappaa another night. Oh no, Londis is still here. Anticipating 6. Goodbye. You got someone else there too. All right, okay. I'm still going to help with Alappaa. Your help is appreciated because there's bugger all chance I could solo it on this character. No way, no how, not happening. Quick way there is to run through the middle, but I'm not going to with no... Oh, maybe. No, you know what? I think I can, even without a hot. You already forgot I offered. I remember you offered. I said, well, there won't be much in the way of any help needed except for Alappaa and 2-time Maloney, which is kind of how it is. I could have soloed all those mobs I had to go kill. Granted, they get killed a lot faster when, you know, there's a 220 crap pounding on them. You need to go to... Oh, thingy guy, yeah. Oh, we killed him ages ago. That's a shame. If you'd have been on a bit earlier, we would have all teamed up and got it done. I just want to get to the end of the quest and the end of the stream at this point. It's like, oh, I'm getting tired now. Yeah, we got through. Did you do it from the start of the stream? Almost, yeah. Wife came back from work like, oh well, can't be helped. Real life first, always. Now I want to get this done close out the stream, go get a bite to eat, chill for an hour or so, and then I've got to go pick up Mrs. Callis too from work. So, yeah. These tunes are 213, 210. You should be able to lay waste to the mob, I think. Ow. I can't keep running, try and get away from all the mobs I just managed to stir up. Yeah, lost them. Yeah, that 250 more in run speed is just enough to make running away from the mobs possible. And just below that, it isn't. Unless they turn back on you. Unless they're anchored or what have you. You're anticipating 6, correct? Oh, you've got to do the history with this one. Otherwise you don't get the quest or something weird in the dialogue. Grab JJ. I will if I could see them. Oh, there you go. Yeah, go on, invite both of us. I'm not in team and I don't have lead. Kimmy Queen. Okay. It says you're already in team. Are you does your team window show you as in team with me or something? Because I crashed, didn't I? Could be that. Because when I try and invite you, it says you're in team. You relog then. It's bugged. Yeah, you might need to do a relog. Because it won't let me invite you. Oh no, there you go. But it doesn't show me in team. I can't see myself in team. How good's that? Right, hang on. How am I not in team? Let me relog. It's broke. I don't want to... It might break the quest. So... Invite me back when I relog. I think it was that crash. Because it just hung. Rather than a disconnect, so... I think it bugged out at that point. Kimmy Queen looking surprisingly scantily clad, considering we're in a snow-filled wilderness. 3 hours is not a bad time for the Penzance. No, I know, it's not that long of a quest. It's not. There we go. Invite me back. Hey, I can see everybody. Hey ho, let's go. We all in? I like cold, yes. Waiting for Kimmy Queen to enter. There you go. Yes, I'm here to help. Goodbye. Alright. Kill the things. Marla's first, I think. Yeah, I would not be soloing this at this level. Not a chance. First mobs are already orange. Gotta be cautious with these issues. No, we start waiting for a petition for a month. Yeah. I didn't want to bug out Alappaa at all. Oh, it's the can't even target it one, yeah. That's always been stuck. Okay, Preds. We need to clear the whole area anyway, but yeah, Preds. Let's have the cool lighting while we're in here. Yeah, you got that. Yeah, spine tooths. Kill them all. Leave nothing alive in here. Actually, quite good XP in here at this level. Soft kitty, warm kitty. What the hell's that from? Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. That's where did I? Yeah, I think that. Oh god, I think that was Big Bang Theory. That's the first time I heard that. Yeah, Big Bang Theory. Theory. I know. Yeah, I watched the whole of that show during lockdown, I think. I actually really quite enjoyed it. Some people go, oh, it's just not funny. Oh, no, I thought it was. Right, glaciers. Kill everything anyway, otherwise it'll aggro Sheila. It'll aggro Sheila. I've not seen young Sheldon yet. I've seen trailers for it and gone, that looks alright, but it feels like the actors that were playing Sheldon and the actor playing Sheldon's mum, who was, I think wasn't she in Roseanne as Roseanne's younger, prettier sister or something? Some such thing. Right, I'm gonna talk to the old man. What? To yourself? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, she played Sheldon's mum in it, and which worked brilliantly. Yeah, we got some mobs up here we may want to kill off as well. Otherwise, it's more aggro for Sheila. Old man. More things to kill, of course. Yeah, Moloch and onward. Yeah, these will only aggro Sheila afterward anyway, so you're better off nailing them while you can. Before you talk to Sheila. You want a nice clear playfield. Yes, I'm checking for doges. You never know. Yeah, I might check it out. It's a lot to carry on the shoulders of the actor playing Sheldon, though. I mean, I like the actor that played Sheldon in the show. When you see him being, just being interviewed as himself, he's really quite a fun and kind of a nice guy, basically. I check you for Doja. You know has. You only has permafrost residue. Yeah, I may check it out then. You're all saying it's a good show. Why not? It's been a while since Big Bang finished though, isn't it? When did Big Bang close out? A few years ago now, isn't it? Yeah, he must be a very gifted young actor to, or the direction is, you know, really, really good. I mean, usually the key with child actors is the director's really got to know what they're doing. Case in point, the poor kid who was playing young Anakin in The Phantom Menace is like, the performance is all over the place, and that's not the kid's fault, that's the director. Not knowing how to direct, you know, a kid. Can't blame the kid for the performance there, I don't think. Okay. Frozen prison. Oh no, the other thing. Obelisk. I picked it up. Bane of Ice. Come on. Why are you no worky? One of the two, isn't it? What now? Yeah, I'll try target and right click. Yeah, that did it. Run away! Scary mob for me. Yeah, I'm sure it used to be pick up and click, but hey, there's no consistency as far as that's concerned in AO. So, hey. Here's what it is. Now I need to not die while Sheila walks back. With my amazing... What have I got? Less than 8k HP. Right, as soon as she moves, I'm going to run to the start and hide. Because chances of dying on the walk back are quite high when you're this level. Especially if you're a bit slow and you walk straight into the ice. It's like, not a good time. And you've got to do the whole damn thing all over again. Bet you my curry turns up halfway through this bit. Hopefully not, mate. I'm faster than Sheila, yay! That's a first for this tune. Little slowpoke. Right, I'm going to start running back. Otherwise, chances of death rather high. I want to order Thai food in, but I don't want to get caught. It's expensive. Well, good food usually is expensive. Yeah, last time I did this on a lobby, I was stood in just the wrong place and the bloody ice came up underneath him. Killed him. It was a while ago that happened, but I do remember it. Still waiting on Sheila to pop her head out. She's coming awfully slowly up the path. You have to... Oh, God. I thought she'd actually be faster than me, is why I ran ahead, thinking, well, yeah. Yeah, once she gets here, she's on autopilot, though, isn't she? Not being anywhere near the ice. And not too far ahead that I'm next to the next bunch of ice, which is what happened to me once. Wasn't a fun time. Don't remind me of Panda Express. Stop talking about food now. I want Chinese. The local place closed 35 minutes ago. God damn it. Me standing by the old man would be a bit boring for the stream, so I'm trying to stay in sight of everything. And don't be near the ice when it comes up. This stuff will kill you. And attack the low health ones because they're nearly dead. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to make myself for tea. Dinner. I suppose it's tea at this point. No, it's straight towards me. Keep away. Come on, watch me not land any drains on the other crap. When we get back to the old man and you get the high level stuff, you're like, target resisted, target resisted. Supper time. Yeah, ish. Just a late dinner. I mean, I'll be cooking food for Mrs. Kalos too when she gets back. The Doja on the cops. Back on these ones. Yay! Haha! Special Doja. Your level is required to be 201. Damn you! I thought it was lower than that for you. Oh, okay. I'm gonna cook. I don't know what I find. I will open up the fridge or the freezer and see what number one son has not eaten, and then have that. And then for Mrs. Collis too, she's already put stuff aside that she wants for dinner, so I'll cook it when we get back. It's nothing quick, you know, but nothing grandiose, just something quick to eat. I might just make an omelette, something quick like that, you know. Yeah, she's got some oven-ready pasty things. Yeah, it was one of these I got caught on. I thought I was out of range, but they're quite a big circle of crap. So much tabbing to find the right mob. I think when I've soloed this, it's literally been one of these. It's like, what's aggroing? What's she fighting? Kill it! Kill it now! Before she dies. And before now I've failed to keep her alive and, yep, the whole instance nukes you and resets. And respawns. Everything. You have to do the whole damn thing again. Can I drain the big thing? Counted. Oh, I think I got that one. I did. Yay! Go us. He actually landed something. Yeah, I did a couple of daily missions before we started in Penumbra. I did those two and said, should we do the Penzan quest or shall we do, Mantis Daily and carry on? And everyone went, no, do the thing. I was like, okay. Yoink! It's a program. Combat program. Yeah, why not? One of them. And a golf hairbrush. Yay! Thanks, very big. We are trying not to draw attention to ourselves, blah, blah, blah. Return to anticipating 6. I'm going. Yeah. Wait. Oh, you know what? Just have to live with the slightly ridiculous lighting. No, I can't do it. I've got too used to it looking cool now. Yep, there we go. Blah, blah, blah. Tell him the story. Give me my nano. Grand Theft, your level is required to be 200. Yes, I know. But hey, it's all okay. I think I should be able to do the shoulder pad part as well. At least the assembly for the melt tool. 201 on that Doja. Goddamn. I'm going to split. Bye. Thanks for coming, yo. I'm not listening to all your story. I am the sorry. Right, let's have a look. Anyone we could go and rendezvous. Let's have a look. Not seeing anyone I know live, but let's take a look. Newland City Waste Management. Okay. No one else. Oh, God. Again. No, and none of the streams I ever watch. So, yeah, never mind. Okay, we'll leave it there. Thank you all. And I will see you tomorrow for some sort of fun. So until then, I'll just say bye for now. Thank you for the resubs. Thank you for the follows and everything else. And I will see you for the next one. Okay then. Bye for now.